let's get back into it.
My write-up of that last crime was so ingenious that Purlock Publishing tossed me quite a tidy sum. I believe this next one will do even better.
It's baffling. The room was locked. How did the murderer get in and out?
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
I'm just the housekeeper, but Mr. Cashin was a dear friend. Each morning I bring him his coffee. Today his door was locked shut. My husband is the caretaker. We live downstairs. We have the keys to all the apartments, so after knocking, I became concerned and let myself in and found him like this. The lights weren't working. My husband didn't want to waste any candles, so we retired early.
Gone just like that, eh? He lived right next door and often came home from his concerts a bit drunk and singing at the top of his lungs. Drove my wife near crazy. Cashin had an eye for the ladies, no question. I was a bit jealous of him, frankly. I was down in the cellar, fiddling with my experiments. I'm an amateur chemist. Henman let me set up a few experiments in the cellar.
Well now, I didn't ask about this.
Mr. Cashin is dead? I just saw him yesterday. He looked in the peak of health. If you ask me, he paid a bit too much attention to the caretaker's wife. Scandalous, really. They must have seen each other nearly every day. Last night I was knitting in that chair. Then I felt quite sickly and opened the window to clear my head. I certainly didn't hear anything. When the lights quit working yesterday, that sweet Mr. Golden handed out candles to everyone. He's such a nice man.
It's true. I loved him. He was the best thing that ever happened to me.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
I worked very late. So did he. I only met him once or twice in the 2 years I've been living here. I was out giving a benefit recital for unemployed musicians. Several dozen people can attest to my whereabouts. I use them to create an ambience when I hold private recitals.
believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
That belongs to Mr. Golden. He's an awfully nice chap. We let him use our apartment during the day when my wife and I are out tending our shop. He likes to rehearse here where the light's better.
Well now, I didn't ask about this. I should go back and ask about this.
Mr. Cashin's dead. Difficult to believe. He led a quiet life. Out at concerts most nights, shut up in his room writing the rest of the time. He must have been a lonely man. My wife felt sorry for him and helped him as often as she could. I'm in charge of the running and upkeep of the whole building, so I can get dirty now and then. I was just doing some work in the basement. I forgot to put it away after I fixed Mr. Golden's music stand yesterday morning. I left it there, and he came to give it back.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
The gas quit working yesterday. I don't know enough to fix such things safely myself. A man from the company is going to come by tomorrow.
Ah, yes, be careful with that. It can be dangerous. It reacts badly with heat.
I never had any problem with the man. What? With my wife? That bastard.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
I was sick all evening and could barely breathe, let alone kill a man twice my size.
I was down in the cellar, fiddling with my experiments. In any
Oh,
case, why
boy.
on earth would I want to kill that old sod?
I'm gonna see what happens if I accuse all the wrong people. Oh, what is this?
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
Really?
Mr. Cashin was a respected music critic. A very accomplished man.
Really?
I love the man passionately. I had every hope we would run off together.
Okay, so we already accused them too. And he's the last person. So I accused him down there. Yeah, this is the basement. Oh, so I guess you can't fully get it all the way down. Why'd you do it, Jerry?
He destroyed an entire orchestra.
Really?
All those musicians put out of work. A rancorous old man who had no talent or creativity of his own.
Take him away, boy.
I suspect there was more to that mystery than meets the eye.
Maybe.
I'm going to look into it.
Alrighty.
Up to the clink with you. Mr. FRYE, I trust that you had a productive meeting with Mr. Owen.
Oh, yes, we had the most wonderful chat. I found out the man behind Starrick's soothing syrup is John Elliotson.
Dr. Elliotson, I haven't heard that name in a long while. He was a brilliant heart specialist until he became obsessed with phrenology and mesmerism. It ruined his career. Well, how shall we proceed?
Oh, with all respect, Mr. Darwin, I believe I should proceed alone. After all, we wouldn't want to attract any unwanted attention.
Sounds very wise. Good luck, my boy. Oh, and Mr. Fry, should you find yourself with any free time, please do call on me.
Where would I find the doctor? Ah.
As you've just witnessed, the application of too much pressure can sometimes result in unexpected outcomes. Unfortunately, it appears I've ruined the organ. Send up a cadaver.
At once, Dr. Elliotson.
I don't care about your ethics, and I care even less about your damn patience. Now hand over your keys.
What are you doing?
Haven't you heard? You're fired. Now bugger off.
How to do it. What's the matter?
Oh, young man, help. I must speak with Miss Nightingale at once. One of the brutes stole my key, and there's no one around. I can't get out of here.
Stole your key? Don't go anywhere. I might be able to do something.
Oh, quite. Thank you, sir. Well, you'll know where to find me, sir. Oh, go on now, sir. I will wait here. There is something very peculiar about that Dr. Elliotson. Dr. Elliotson cannot be allowed to continue his experimentations. Speak to Nurse Nightingale. You have my gratitude, sir. I shall inform Miss Nightingale that I'll not be working for this asylum ever again.
Desirable propensities previously studied, phrenology, when rigorously practiced, allows us to discover each from an observation of the other. The science of mind teaches us how to not only detect, but also how to measure the mental faculties of the patient. For instance, this specimen's overdeveloped organs found on either side of the lower back of its head. The predominance of this serious measure is
Stocks are low. We can't administer soothing syrup without Dr. Elliotson's written consent. Ah, bollocks.
So quiet.
How hard can it be to fix a bloody crack in the wall? Get it! Here it is, Doctor.
We will continue our experiment shortly. In a moment, we will compare the brains of our two specimens. Since both specimens had a propensity towards violent behavior, we should see similar protrusions in specific parts of their brains. Corpses do not have boots. At last it ends. Yet I can only think of beginnings. A better tomorrow. Forged with the blood of visionaries.
All I see is the blood of a lunatic.
Do you truly believe murdering an old man will stop humanity's great architect? Crawford Starrick has a glorious design for mankind.
Designs are meant to be broken.
You're a child. A child who believes it can solve all the world's woes with a flick of a blade. Have you ever pondered the consequences of your actions, Jacob FRYE? Or did your father teach you nothing?
That's that. Alrighty. Y'all have a good day. Me and the doctor gotta go have some fun.
You'll regret that.
Oh, well, you can't even fight. Look at this. Bro, just making you look bad. Bro. Good day.
You're a speck of filth waiting to be scrubbed out.
Where's the way out? There's one up there. I'll just take the stairs.
What a peculiar fellow.
I should get that box real quick. Now we can go. Right. I don't think I fired a single bullet besides that one guy that I decked to the head for no reason. Well then. Oh.
Elliotson expired, and soothing syrup production has ceased. Outrageous!
FRYE intends to endanger all of London at the hands of the mob.
Or perhaps it doesn't intend much of anything at all.
Thank
but
you.
simply content to dice with our lives.
The asylum is shut up. Medical care throughout the city is in disarray. He cannot understand the consequences of his actions. The man is clearly an anarchist.
Gentlemen, this tea was brought to me from India by a ship, then up from the harbor to a factory, where it was packaged and ferried by carriage to my door, unpacked in the larder and brought upstairs to me. All by men and women who work for me, who are indebted to me, Crawford Starrick, for their jobs, their time, the very lives they lead. They will work in my factories, and so too shall their children.
And you come to me with talk of this Jacob FRYE, this insignificant blemish who calls himself assassin? You disrespect the very city that works day and night so that we may drink this miracle, this tea.
I'm nearing the end of my research. Our beloved London shall not suffer such a bothersome fool for much longer.
And what of this sister I've heard of? Miss FRYE.
Miss FRYE shall be gutted. Soon enough. Delicious.
Sorry to interrupt, Initiate. Thought you'd like to know that Sean and Rebecca got away from Otzoberg. Berg runs a unit called Sigma Team. Violet DaCosta is his tech support. They've been hunting and killing assassins for a long time. Thank God you're all right.
Oh, tish tosh. It'll take more than a Templar super soldier to end the glorious saga of Sean Danger Hastings.
You tell him, Sean.
Right. Anyway, Berg's presence confirms it. The Peace of Eden is in London.
The Initiate's data sync suggests it's the Shroud.
The Templars seem to want it pretty bad all of a sudden. They must know something we don't.
The only thing we know is that we can't go up against Sigma Team alone.
Leave that to me. In the meantime, keep a low profile. Let the Initiate continue to sync the data.
Ooh, good stuff.
A letter? For me?
Oh, really? Alrighty. We've completed sequence 4. Now we're going to be doing sequence 5. Good stuff.
Owning the railway wasn't enough. Now Starrick has bought an omnibus company as well. I suppose he wants to control the neighborhood's workers and keep them under his thumb.
Pearl Attaway is Starrick's competitor, is she? Perhaps it's time I went into business.
And Miss FRYE, what are your plans?
I studied the history we recovered from the Kenway Mansion's hidden room. I'm off to a certain monument.
Good stuff.
A letter? For me?
Oh, sad. We have new stuff on the map. It's always good. Yeah. We got that. Got that. Let's do it.
See that glint in your eye? You're in the mood to shop. Everything you've ever wanted.
Blame her. You cannot frighten me. I insist on being heard.
Listen to me. I have been ordered to keep your rallies off the streets.
No, you must listen to me. The people in this city are in dire need of your assistance. Oh, you are Jacob FRYE, are you not? And Miss FRYE?
We're at a disadvantage, sir.
Karl Marx. Much like you, I am an activist of sorts.
You've got the look of a man who wants something.
Indeed. You've done more for London citizens lately than any endeavor has accomplished in a decade. But those citizens were already well provided for. I challenge you both to help those who really need your assistance, the working people.
An interesting challenge. We accept.
Shouldn't we at least talk about these things for... Sod it. We accept.
I'm organizing a discreet meeting with some like-minded friends to discuss trades unions. Alas, the police seem to have noticed my activities. They've stuck to me like flies on Scheiße. In any case, I need you to help me get to the meeting without the interference of the police. You see? There's one of their damn spies now. If you make it smart. Wonder what that's about. You're under arrest.
He's mine! Someone get his arm! I've got a beam in his head! That sounded like very serious trouble!
Tonight, sundown. The usual place.
I'll be there.
You know, I had similar problems with the police in Paris.
Yeah?
Well, Paris and Brussels. And also, perhaps Cologne. Our next worthy ally awaits us in a nearby pub. Onwards. No doubt the police already have agents stationed within.
Oh yeah.
Wait here until the coast is clear.
I love doing stuff that requires me protecting a specific character. It's just so good. Alright, let's go clear this out.
The usual location. 1 hour.
Right you are, Mr. Marks, sir.
This is getting ridiculous. Really.
I believe our work here is complete. Come, let's slip away and get to the meeting. I do appreciate your assistance in this matter. Only when workers are able to assemble freely and in strength will we be able to achieve the reforms we most assuredly deserve. Might I trouble you to stay nearby until the meeting is over? I fear we may yet meet with some mischief.
I told you, Marks will be here. Heard it from the man's own lips. Now about my payment.
You'll get your 30 pieces, chum. Don't you worry.
It seems the movement is ever doomed to be betrayed from within. Will you fetch the gentleman back here? I would look him in the eye.
No mercy!
I don't want to die! That fucking hired ruffian! Save me!
Are you mad? You're making a big mistake.
Not a peep from you.
What's all the rockets?
Looks like a mess is brewing.
Isn't that odd? Huh?
Simon, my friend, what possessed you to do this thing? Has the party not taken care of you?
Governor at the mill see. Any man what joins a union will be put out of work come sunup. How long will the party feed my family for?
If we do not stand together, we are lost. My heart is broken, Simon. Please go. I thank you, my friend. I hope you will continue to aid the struggle when the opportunity presents itself.
And next time, don't draw so much attention.
Please! The devil ran off that way! The stole my money!
Yeah, of course.
Bloody Mark! Thanks a lot!
my poor friend, Frank Morris. His son dropped dead of exhaustion after finishing an 18-hour shift. Frank is consumed by grief. He blames the government for refusing to protect the rights of the worker. I can't blame him for his rage, but I fear his actions have gone too far. He plans to steal a shipment of nitroglycerin and use it to attack the Houses of Parliament. Killing people and destroying property solves nothing. Democracy is the only road to socialism. Please stop him before he gets himself or anyone else killed.
Right.
I expect he's on his way into the city of London now.
Yeah, doesn't sound like a good idea. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. This man is going into overdrive. It's crazy. Grief makes us do crazy things.
Let's deal with this before Morris shows up.
What the hell? Who are you?
Mark sent me. Now please, be quiet.
You tell Mark that I don't need his help, or yours.
Steady on.
What do you expect me to do? Even a dog will fight if kicked once too often. I don't like being told what to do.
Here I come! How does this feel?
Go left. Turn right. Turn right.
Doing
Go
fine.
left. You're gonna be blown up if you're not more careful. Go left.
Easy!
We're good.
You do realise we're all but sitting on a giant bomb. Go left.
I mean, yeah.
Turn right.
Slow down.
Turn right.
Easy now.
Let's go. Who's a good horse? You are. That's a girl.
Come on.
Walk on, girl.
Whoa! Up there! Who are these people?
People who don't like you stealing their toys.
We're trapped in here unless you ascend and deal with them. Get your bloody hands off me! Don't let him get away!
Who the hell's in the wagon? Really? Hello. Aye. That's so nice. I win. Alright, how'd you do?
They got the nitro back. That must please you.
Not even close. You knew where to find that cart. You must have been tracking shipments for weeks. Tell me where that supply was headed.
I might be able to assist you. Find me in Southwark when you're ready.
Good.
Smells like a drowned sewer rat.
They're moving the shipment, but we must go now. There's a carriage on the next corner. If we hide within, they'll drive us right to it.
I'll hide inside it. You're going home.
Home? Back to a cold and cheerless house where I'll wear black gloves and sport a weed on my hat for a year. Then I'll return to the factory like a small cog in the great wheel of capital? No. I want justice. I must have those explosives.
Nobody's laying their hands on the nitro, chum. Not you, not them, nobody. Enough blood's been spilled already.
I am trying to build a better world, to ensure that no one suffers what my son did. Pray tell me, friend, how much blood do you consider that to be worth?
These ones get to live, at least until they drive me to this factory.
Not.
Doing fine, girl.
Yeah, okay.
Keep moving.
Never mind. I have to reset it because I wanted to hide in the back, but he's like, you know what, we got an idea. We'll just pull him off the wagon. That works. Oh, my allergies hate me, and this game sure as hell hates me even more. Still good stuff.
They're moving the shipment, but we must go now. There's a carriage on the next corner. If we hide within, they'll drive us.
These ones get to live, at least until they drive me to this factory.
Well, they'll never get hold of it now.
Bleeding anarchists. Couldn't organise a piss-up in a brewery.
About bloody time. What the hell took you so long?
Yeah, I'd like to see anyone try and break in here.
You guys don't know how to drive. What is this? Ow! Oh! Beautiful.
Let's get him out of here!
It's party! Woo! Alright, let's get this lit. wonder if you can ignite them with the throwing knife. Yes.
I'm sorry, but my
Good
need
stuff.
is greater than you know. Justice will be done. Wait,
Boris! Poor sod. All right. Gotta smash these crates before anyone else gets any bright ideas.
Right? I forgot the one on the top of the roof.
You're back. Mr. Morris, I see. I was afraid it would come to this. He was a good man, but even the best of us can lose our way when blinded by grief. Still, I thank you for preventing a greater tragedy.
Walk on, girl. Whoa now! Whoa there!
Corruption reigns here, I'm sure of it. The number of people injured by their machinery cannot be calculated, and yet the company continues to prosper. They must be stopped for the sake of the poor workers they abuse. If only we had some form of proof. There must be records of the accident somewhere inside, which would surely prove their malfeasance. I should think you'd need to find the foreman. But how you'd convince him to give you the reports? Perhaps if they think the factory's on fire, you might bluff your way past.
Chap. A gentleman would never do such a thing. Consider yourself warned.
Can't imagine he's up to any good.
I've never seen such bad driving in all my life.
That's a girl. Let's go. Steady on. That's the way. Who's a good horse? You are.
I wish I could drive.
That's a girl.
Slowly, slowly.
Whoa, easy. Easy, girl. Easy.
That is a fruitcake.
Say, are you daft? What about the reports? Your masters won't be happy if their accounts go up in smoke.
Mother of God, you're right. Follow me, quickly.
They should be just inside here. Oh, there they are. Good. They're safe.
Oi! What do you think you're doing? Stop, thief!
No good will come of that.
Is that fair?
Someone help! Stop that thief! Someone help me! Please!
What's that then? I'll eat your eye.
I'm so relieved to have found you. I fear my upcoming meeting is going to be disrupted. Strike breakers, maybe, or police spies. Ruffians who fear the march of progress.
Huh. So I'm bodyguarding them.
Yeah,
Marvelous.
yet again.
I worry that any agitation will incite terrible violence, so please remove troublemakers without attracting any attention. Wunderbar. Thank you. I must prepare, but I will see you inside shortly.
Yep. Alright, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, United Workers! The man we're here to see needs no introduction, but I shall give him one anyway. He has sacrificed so much in the hope that we may all benefit. Please give a warm reception to Mr. Carl Mark.
Something's going on.
Silence, and I might let you live.
Come on, dude, get out of my way.
Most peculiar.
Of course. The best enemy is the edge of the... let's just get you out of here. Wait, what?
Industry and unprecedented...
Wait, what? What? What happened? Did we win? Hell no.
Ladies and gentlemen, United Workers! The man we're here to see needs no introduction, but I shall give him one anyway. He has sacrificed so much in the hope that we may all benefit. Please give a warm reception to Mr. Carl. Murderers!
I wonder what that's all about.
I don't require a reason to end your life.
You'll be singing a different tune once I'm through with you.
Perfecting of machinery, no application of science to industry, no improvement of the
Get off me!
Don't
Get
call
off!
for help.
colonies, no immigration, no opening out of new markets, no free trade, and not all these things put together can do away with the misery of the toiling masses. That upon the present false basis, every new development of the productive power of labor must lead
Ladies
to
and
the...
gentlemen, this meeting is adjourned. You're all free to go, apart from Mr. Marks.
Stay here. I'll do this. It can never be easy, can it?
Stop while you can!
Come on, you!
You've done a great service for the workers of London. I'm confident the reforms we seek cannot be far over the horizon. I don't suppose you'd formally join the Workers' Party?
I'm not much for politics.
He's not much for anything that requires deep thought.
Does that mean you'll join, Comrade Evie?
I'm afraid I have other responsibilities.
Honorary memberships, perhaps.
You don't give up, do you?
We seem to have that in common. Auf Wiedersehen, my friends.
I see.
Alright, I'm going to continue this later.